Good morning, happy Saturday, welcome to another vlog. I'm back from the gym. I did an upper body day session this morning. Was actually supposed to go on a 12k run, but I'm not running in that weather. I'm not, especially because I'm not half marathon training anymore. Like there's no real stakes here. I'm not about to run in the rain for no reason, so I'm gonna do my 12k tomorrow. Hopefully. It is a bit risky of me to put off a 12k run to the end of the week. The chances of me deciding not to do it are high, but for now the plan is to do it tomorrow because it's not raining tomorrow. And instead I went to the gym this morning and I did an upper body day, which was so good, so fun. However, I did go to the gym yesterday and I was already like really aching, so probably wasn't like the strongest session in the world, but really enjoyed it. I never usually go to the gym on a Saturday morning and I liked it. I mean, I used to all the time go to the gym on Saturday mornings back when I lived at home and I went to a different gym. Saturday mornings were like my favourite gym day, and then just like circumstances have changed and I don't tend to go on a Saturday anymore, but I might bring it back. It was a really good way to start the day. Okay, so we've got a fun, exciting day today. It's actually, this week is mine and Joe's 4-year anniversary, and so that was actually on Thursday, so we're celebrating it today. And Joe has planned a day for us and I have no idea what he has planned, which is really exciting. I fully trust him. I always trust that he knows exactly what I want to do, what I want to eat. Like he knows me, so I trust that he'll have a good day planned. He's just made me breakfast and I don't know what he's made. I don't think he's made my normal breakfast. My guess is going to be, I was going to say pancakes, but I feel like I'd be able to smell it if he'd made pancakes, so maybe not. But he's just come in and said, your breakfast is ready, come in and see your breakfast. So I'm going to wrap this up quickly and go and see what he's made. But yeah, we're going to head out and do something today. Don't know what. Unfortunately, it's pissing it down all day, which is a bit sad and such a stark contrast to this time last week, because if we cast our minds back, we were on a heat wave last week, but in classic British style, we're back to rain. So yes, I'm going to bring you along for this day. I don't know what I'm going into. I don't know what to expect, but I'm sure it'll be great. Let's go and find out. I'm going to go have my breakfast, whatever it is. Back from our little day out. We've still got one more plan later, but for now we're back and we're having a little bit of a like get our energy back couple of hours before we go out again. This morning we went to Battersea Power Station. The initial plan was to go to Battersea Park and like have a nice little walk around Battersea Park, but obviously the weather's been horrible today, so Joe changed the plan and we went to Battersea Power Station instead, which is not somewhere we venture to. I mean, I've literally, like, today was my second time going there because it's not local at all. It's South London. Did make a couple of purchases. You know what, this always happens to me. Anytime I step into a Uniqlo, I spend money. I just knew as soon as I stepped in, I was like, shit, we're gonna do some damage to the bank account here. I went to the changing room with 9 items, not even allowed to take 9 items in, so I had to give one back because the maximum was 8. Luckily, I only liked 2. I actually liked most things, but some things just weren't working. I found a really nice pair of shorts, but my size, like, I'm kind of in between sizes, it seems, so none of them really worked. But I'll show you what I did get. I'm so happy with the two things I got. So firstly, I am a sucker at the moment for a maxi skirt or a maxi dress. I just love them right now, and I feel like oddly it's one of those things that took me years to be confident enough to wear. I don't know what it is, but I for years was like, oh, I love maxi skirts, but I don't know, I was like embarrassed to wear one. I don't know, and now I just love wearing a maxi skirt. I was eyeing up this maxi dress, and I don't know what this style is called, but it's one of these ones where it has like the drawstrings here, and you can kind of shape it to how you want it. You can either wear it like loose, completely loose and baggy, or you can tighten these here and like shape it a little bit. It has pockets, obviously, because Uniqlo are just great at adding pockets into women's things. And this was, how much was it? This was £39.90. And the second thing that I picked up, let me just like do it up so it doesn't look ugly. This is another thing that I've kind of been searching for the perfect one for a long time. I got a short sleeve, okay, I just tried it on, so it's a bit mash up right now. I got this short sleeve denim cropped shirt. Do already own something similar to this, but it's just not, like, it doesn't fit very well at all. You know when something is like so cropped that you can't lift your arms up because you're gonna flash everyone, you're gonna flash your tits at everyone? That's the type of crop the one I already own is. I think I got that one from like Vinted for probably about £3 or whatever, so that's fine. But yeah, really happy that I found that. I got a matcha here, a warm matcha, because apparently we've entered winter already. Had a week of summer, now we're back into rainy, gloomy England. I didn't have a chance to update you on my week earlier on because I was going to rush. God, what a week I've had. I went to the theatre twice this week. I remember last week saying in last week's vlog that I'd booked theatre tickets, and quite the choice I made. So on Tuesday I went to an amateur theatre play in South London. I don't go to South London. I'm not a South London babes. I live in East London. I never venture south. No hate to South. I just don't go there. It's so far away. Everyone knows that South is just a trek. I didn't quite realise how south this pub, because the theatre, it was like a little theatre in a pub. I didn't realise quite how south this place was until I was on the overground for ages, and I was like, oh, we're south. We are south of the river. We're a long way from home. I cannot tell the full story of this evening without me sounding like a bitch. But basically I travelled a long way to this play, made some friends with the people sat next to me, and just had some funny interactions, and the play happened, say no more. And then I went home, and I got home at freaking 11:30 because it was tube strikes that day, which was so annoying. Perfect timing, tube strikes that day, so it took me so long to get home. But I mean, you know what, sometimes things don't go to plan, don't go as expected, but something that I love is when I can leave an experience and I have a story to tell. I love being like, guys, like, this happened. I just feel like I have a gift for telling stories. So I love when I have another thing to add to my list of stories, you know, and that's what I got from Tuesday night. Anyway, Wednesday night we had another theatre show booked, and I was a bit like, geez, are we gonna have a repeat of the night before? I really hope not. Sorry, I just literally zoned out. Are we gonna have a repeat of the night before? Because I don't want to be trekking a long way, having funny experiences. I just want to go to a show and enjoy it and leave and go home and go to sleep. That's all I want. Luckily, Wednesday's show, oh my god, healed me. I'm having a bit of theatre PTSD at the moment because of my Book of Mormon experience. I won't go back into the whole Book of Mormon thing. I have spoken at length about my feelings towards Book of Mormon and the entire Book of Mormon experience that I had a few weeks ago. I've gone through it. I ain't going through it again. But I've just been in my feels since seeing that, and not in a good way. And The Harder They Come healed me. The Harder They Come at Stratford East was so good. Oh my goodness. I went with Joe. Joe loved it. I loved it. It was like 2.5 hours of reggae, beautiful sounds, beautiful voices, comedy. It was really funny. Emotion. It was just so good. Even if I wasn't enjoying the story, the music just like would have carried me through. The story was great. The story was great. It was so funny. The cast was so talented. But the music, sometimes I do just forget how much I love reggae. And The Harder They Come reminded me of how beautiful, spectacular of a music genre it is. Okay, so more theatre news. I've booked a new show. Obviously, classic. Me and my friend are going to see Heathers in August. I've never seen Heathers, which is kind of crazy because it's not a classic, but it's like kind of a bait show, no? Kind of. I've never seen it, never seen the film, never seen it. I kind of know like the vibe. I don't know like what happens, but I know the vibe, kind of. I've seen, like I know a few of the songs, like I've seen it on TikTok or whatever, but I don't really know much about it, to be honest. So I'm super excited for that. They're doing like a quick stint of the show in London over the summer, and I thought, let me snap up a ticket. So me and my friend have booked to go and see that, which is exciting. Anyway, Joe and I are actually going to the cinema later, which obviously this whole day's been, he's planned it all and didn't tell me what we were doing, but I guess we were going to the cinema because he was like, the final thing we're doing is at 8 p.m. and I thought the only thing me and you can be doing at like going out to do at 8 p.m. is the cinema, because we don't go out drink it, like we're in bed at 8 p.m. Like, we're watching TV at 8 p.m. I've seen Scary Movie 6. I literally just couldn't think of what was out at the moment that we'd be going to see, but that's what we're going to see, which will be fun. Nice, light-hearted watch. I'm not going to lie. If we were going to see some, like, really long-ass, intense film, I probably wouldn't have been as enthusiastic. But nice, light-hearted, comedy, parody. I can do that. We love it. Got the popcorn at the ready. I don't even know what the time is, to be honest, but I'm going to put on last night's Love Island and drink my matcha and just literally chill till we go. My perfectionist brain is telling me, Olivia, you need to edit. You've got things to edit, babe. You have some planning to do, babe. You need to organise your life for next week, babe. That is what my perfectionist control freak brain is telling me to do. But I'm really fighting to ignore her, and instead we're going to lay in bed and watch Love Island and drink matcha. How much more appealing does that sound? Let's go. Good evening. We are back home after the cinema. That film was diabolical. I did not grow up watching the Scary Movie franchise like Joe did. I just didn't find it funny. Obviously, I don't have the nostalgia element either because I didn't watch them growing up. But aside from that, is this what we're laughing at? Is this what we're finding funny? Surely not. I don't know. I mean, hey, it's just not for me. I'm not going to say it was shit because I don't, like, I feel like I can't give it a fair analysis considering this just isn't the sort of thing I would get enjoyment from. But I just didn't think it was good. And I know it is like, you know how it's like a shit film? Like, it's, no one's saying this is highbrow. But some shit films are actually quite good. Or some shit like shows are actually quite good. I didn't think that was good. But, whatever. I literally, like, was this even a good vlog? What did I even film? I don't know. I don't know if there'll be much. I don't even know what was going on in this vlog. But I did have a really nice day. Joe planned a very good day, and even though the weather was diabolical, we still went out and we had fun and we had a lovely day together celebrating 4 years together. I don't know, I mean, I think I did say that at the start, that this was like for our anniversary. Don't know if I said that it's our 4-year anniversary. But yeah, we've already lived together for 2 years. We've lived together for half of our relationship. That's wild. Anyway, I'm also just like so gassed with my purchases. You know, when you make a purchase, like a hard rule I have for myself is I'm not allowed to purchase something unless I love it. That dress in Love is really giving kind of gives me primary school teacher vibes. I feel like my fashion at the moment really is leaning into primary school teacher, Miss Honey vibes, but I love it. I feel so free. I feel like I'm really channeling something inside me that needs to be channeled. So all that to say, I'm very happy with my purchases. Full transparency, don't know if my 12k run is going to happen tomorrow. Can't be arsed, man. I need to keep this discipline up though, because I want to continue running, but it's so hard to continue running when you have like nothing to run for. Like, I don't have a race coming up, and I'm not going to book a race. I am actually planning on booking a 10k, but other than that, it's just very hard for me anyway, to stick consistent with something that I'm not like in love with, purely for the discipline of it, rather than because I have like a race in mind. Does this make sense? Also, so off topic, but I suppose kind of not off topic, but one of my like main goals for this year, as such a goal setty person who sets very high standards and expectations for themselves, I wanted to lower the expectations a little bit this year, not set crazy goals. And one of my main goals this year was to like to live through summer this year and not like hate on myself. And listen, I know we all do it, especially girls, when it's like getting towards summer and suddenly like we have to dress differently and more of our bodies on show. And like, I notoriously kind of hate dressing for summer. It's probably another reason why I'm a winter over summer babes, because as soon as I suddenly have to dress for the heat, I'm like, oh my god, I feel so insecure. And basically this year I was like, we're not doing this. We're not doing this again for another year. I literally refuse to live another summer where I hate what I'm wearing, where I hate what I look like, where I don't want to go out because I don't want to dress for the summer because I feel insecure. Literally refuse. Like, I'm bored of it. And that was not to say like, oh, so we're going to get so in shape this summer so we prevent that. No. Because the thing is, I've kind of accepted the fact now that no matter how in shape I am, or whatever in shape is, like, that's subjective in itself. I'm talking personally. There's always going to be something that you nitpick at, and there's always going to be something that you wish looked different. And it's just boring. Like, I'm just trying to acknowledge those things that I don't love and be like, well, babe, that's you, like that's you, and it's fine. Like, literally get over it. You're 27 now. I'm bored. Like, I'm so bored of this same old thing. I think I'm doing a good job of it this year, or at least a better job than I have done in previous years. And like, I'm going on holiday in a few weeks, and I'm not necessarily like, you know, maybe having the same mindsets that I would have last year or the year before about myself in advance of going on holiday. Like, I'm actually bored of this same narrative that I've had for like since I was like 15 about something that I can't change. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's fucking get over it at this point, because it's literally boring. And what have you gained from this narrative? Nothing. You've gained nothing from a decade of chatting shit about yourself over something you can't change. Nothing's been achieved. So I set that goal at the start of the year, and I'm quite proud of myself because I think I'm doing quite well with it, and definitely better than I have done in the past. I feel like it's just nice to remember that literally, I just think everyone has things about themselves that they don't love, and I just feel like sometimes you've got to get to a point where you're like, it's just not that deep. I think it's completely unrealistic for anyone to love every part of themselves, and that is fine, and that we should all just stop putting so much weight on looks anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can 100% not think I am the perfect human, I look perfect, and that's That's okay. All that to say, 2026 goal was to stop beating myself up about parts of my body that literally are out of my control. And you should do the same, because it's just not fun. Like, come on, stop beating yourself up. It's not that deep. Enjoy your life. Wear the short skirt, get your cleavage out, get your belly out, and enjoy yourself, babe. Like, it's not that deep what you look like. No one cares. No one cares more than you care. Do you know what I mean? So if you just decide not to care as much, we'll all be happier. Anyway, I'm gonna do my hair, finish my Love Island episode, because I've still not finished that bloody Love Island episode, and go to bed. So thank you for watching another vlog, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.